The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Luis Suarez making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 400, Jim Beglin.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes.
Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. And he's had it nicked away. So what can they make of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Pele. Looking for the run. Pele gets across and deals with it. Driving on and making good progress. And he's on his what? Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That was travelling. And it's Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes, Roberto Carlos. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bolivia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Hullet. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A again in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is...
And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, there's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he decides to cross it. Tries to get it clear. Corner number 4 coming up here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar plays terrific header off the post. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
So once again, we're underway. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos delivers. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. Seedorf. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Roberto Carlos. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lahm.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Seedorf. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries to cross. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And this is Luis Suarez. Nice control. Nuno Mendes. Drives it in. Keeper has taken decisive action.
The attendance for this match was
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the
29,514.
intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly...
Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And that's a throw-in. Oh, well played, well played. Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot's on, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Beckham. Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Hullet. Shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Played out to the left flank, played back in. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Could move up a gear here. Threads one in. A lot of space ahead. Great chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
22, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Baresi. Can he get it through? Beckham with the big header! He will be livid with himself.
Kohler clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a searching pass. Lahm. And he has been fouled there. Now it's Mbappe. It's run loose here. Knocks it into space. Seedorf receives it in a wide position. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. More and more pressure on the ball here. That has been slung wide. And that could set him on his way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Lovely bit of skill. Hit into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that's been won straight back. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent chance!
At a time.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Carlos looking understandably energised after his goal. Ferdinand. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in plenty of space here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.